Okay. I believe we are good. Yes, we are good. Right. Hello there, everyone. This is Iron Mark III, and welcome back to Frostpunk, the frozen last city in the world. Well, to be fair, I found two other cities, and they have both gone belly-side up pretty thoroughly. So I continue to explore and survive, and so on and so forth, with the help of the mechanical monstrosities that I am turning the city over to slowly but surely. And for some reason, people are actually fairly hopeful right now. Oh, that slid sideways a little bit, didn't it? Yes, assimilate that. Oh, people are getting off for the day. Oh well. Right. What I'm thinking of doing this time around, though, is... Full truth, I actually found a bit of free time yesterday, so I actually went and started a new game on this. Because, as I mentioned in the previous stream, I found out that there is a hard mode, and I was curious, and so I poked at that, and it's much harder to get started. It's much less forgiving. You've got to be a lot better at keeping your promises and things like that. Though, actually, something I did learn is the fact that, you see that one bottom left which says build a prison? Time left, 2 days, 8 hours. So, the ones that you get by unlocking new buildings, those are also timed as well. It's just not obvious about it. So if you unlock something in the rules and then don't do it, it kind of it causes problems. Let's be honest. Oh yeah, I can't build a prison yet because I've not unlocked it, have I? Have I? Don't think I did. We should check this stuff. Did I unlock a prison? No, I don't actually have access to prisons just yet. Okay, that's fine. There is, however, something else that I've found, which I don't know if the game told me or not. So I'm going to want to look through the tutorial and find out really quick. Let's see. Scroll, 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 scroll. Construction, here we go. Construction. Right. Build and dismantle. Inside the heat zone for better living and work conditions. Build and radio grids. No, it doesn't mention this. Interesting. I think I might have found a semi-hidden feature then. I just need to find a building which is not symmetrical. So like that. Then I click the middle mouse and it turns the building. And the game tutorial does not see fit to include that information. So I can actually turn buildings that are not square in shape to adjust how they fit on the grid. And I was completely unaware of this. So yeah, that's the thing. And honestly, that kind of makes me want to redesign the entire flipping city at this point. That's a steam sawmill. Oh wait, storage capacity, right. So, I want to start a rebuilding project actually and get this city a bit better organised. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I mean, I'm swimming in resources for the most part. So I think I can withstand doing that. So, I think we have a project on our hands, ladies and gents. Oh, even the square ones, you can rotate them as well. Look at that. That's good to know. I really wish I'd known that sooner, that middle mouse rotated things. That would have been kind of useful to know. No spots for steelworks. Yep, so you can just rotate things if you want to. Alright. Now, how's my... I've got so many people sick right now, though. Let's go ahead and give them all extra rations, then. Just like that. And I want to also do something else which I've worked out, poking around in my own stream. Sorry, my own game. Stream, I didn't stream it. And that is that there's a button down here, which I've not tried before in playing this game, called Economy. And I can use this to work out and get the exact figures on all intake and outgoing in everything for my city. So, useful stuff, quite honestly. Very useful stuff. Like here, it tells me flat out that I consume 340 food every day. And I did not know that. So, 340 food outgoing. And my total intake in raw food is 160. So I can use that to work out exactly what the hell I'm doing. Which is vaguely important, I must admit. Problem is I don't get any stats on the cookhouse unless it's actually during work shift, so I'll have to wait. But in the meantime, we've got scouts have returned to the city with extra wood. Thank you. I think, really, I'm very well positioned now to get this city into a better state. Just, you know, generally improve it. That's what I think. Also, I've forgotten to put the... yeah, I forgot to release the video on YouTube again. Hang on. Publish. There we go. I had it all set up and everything, just sitting there on my laptop, and I didn't do it. Aye. Well, that's kind of me, I suppose, all over, isn't it? I was going to do something wrong. Right, let's see. I've got multiple things. I'll send my other scout group to the ice corridor, while these scouts make their way for the cave hideout. Go over there, please. Thank you. Right. Now then. We got no discontent, but our hope's still a bit low. But I seem to recall at the end of last time we worked out something new. Just need to find it. Here we go. Outpost Depot. Send it to establish a permanent resource outpost away from the city and maintain connection with it. Oh, that is very shiny, that. Well, it's not shiny, it's very ramshackle, got to be honest. But look at that thing. And yeah, that's only the one spot for it as well, actually. So let's put it right there. I did, and luckily that lines up with that road as well, so I can just build the road straight to it. Excellent. Now, there are some other things I had thought of, which I want to check now, which is the hunter's hut does not require any kind of heating, it seems. Steam cores, I've got steam cores, let's queue up an additional automaton, get that built. And what's been closed? Oh, it's the additional heat that I closed down because they weren't doing anything. Oh, yes. Wait, that one is not doing anything because it's in the middle of that lot. So I can actually scrap those. Scrap, scrap, scrap. Another thing I need, though, is plenty of raw materials. But now that I know about turning things on the grid and rearranging things, that, as I said, that makes me really want to just rebuild a lot of the stuff I've already got. It kind of a factory apparently you can't rotate. It's got to be in a certain position. Makes sense though. It needs the animation to let automatons come out. So I need to be aware of that. Coal thumpers, I can rotate. Jolly good. Now, what about resource depots? Will they fit? Yeah, I can fit 2 resource depots in there. Then I've got this sawmill, which is almost expended actually. Yeah, this'll go quite nicely. Let's see. Resource depot. They don't need any kind of heat, so. Oh, are you saying invalid in place? Why are you saying invalid? Oh, it's because it's so darn close to the edge. Oh, I see. Right, so I'm going to get some housing out here. And then I'll start to work on an entirely new housing sector, which I'll then shape around other things, because something else I spotted is fighting arena lowers discontent, but it only does it for the houses around it. So it's got this big area effect, and that means I can build multiples of them. I just didn't realise until I started poking around on my own time, basically. But right now I really want to get coal sorted out, because coal is a major thingy. Oh, hello. Another theft. Send the guards. They stole food this time. My food is actually not good. Food is a bit iffy. 5, so that's... One of our people died. Oh. One of our guardsmen was beaten to death while chasing the Londers. We caught one of the thieves, but he's not the murderer. What should we do with him? Lock him up, banish him, or let him go? Oh, I don't have a prison yet. I can't do that. I could kick him out, but he's not the murderer, though. Just have to let him go. I don't want to kick anyone out. Not really. But I also want to get healthcare sorted out. Give the sick some extra rations. And I need food, of course, as well. Where's my cookhouse? I've still not got through into the next day yet. People are angry about the thefts. Demanding you stop ignoring the recent thefts. I'm not. We need a prison to lock up the thieves. I have 3 days. That's fine. I will have a prison before that. In 10 more hours, I'll be able to start getting a prison out. Oh, are you done? No, you're still out of resources. However, outposts ready. 40 food, 20 steel, 10 workers. Create. And I wish... What do I want? Really, what do I need? I need... Well, steam cores would be nice. I'm actually fine for... oh, food would be a good one as well, actually. But I want to try and take care of that locally. So the question is, how much food would I get? 100 raw food every day. 1 steam core every day. Let's set that up, actually. Let's get the Tesla cores. Yes, Tesla cores. Sorry, not Tesla cores, steam cores. If they were Tesla cores, that would be rather nice, but no, steam cores.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
Suppose I should start actually doing this, though. The question is, how close is all this? And there's also the fact there's all this wood around here as well, which is in the way. Have I cleaned out the wood around here? I actually have, pretty much, so this place can be torn apart. That's absolutely fine. Got 3 automaton now. And we've got the automatons working on our coal supply, but they aren't actually quite doing it, are they? That's why we need the steam coal thumper. Our automatons can't provide enough coal. Not right now. Or maybe we just can't store it. Not entirely sure. Ooh. What are you doing? What are you even... Oh! Oh! That automaton sat down because it was dismantling the building. Oh, I was not expecting that. I thought you needed people to do that, but nope, the automaton went ahead and did that. That is pretty cool, actually. The automatons can tear the buildings down. Mind you, that's probably not the safest thing to have them doing, is it? I build that there. Pause. I need the extra storage, of course, for more stuff. So, let's get resource depots, which are square. I can fit one there. Actually, what do they look like? Where's the resource depot? There's the resource depot. Okay. And I'm going to put the resource depots here, just to help me store lots of stuff. There we go. And the automaton just stamped on the road and built it. New automaton has been built and new technology. Excellent. We have just gained the heavy Greenlander. Right. Build another one, please. I want automatons out the ears. Coming out of my ears, really. But more importantly, we've got the steam thumper. We can do that, which will help. We don't need insulation, because gathering posts, I'm going to be automating all that with all of my wonderful machines of war. Machines of survival, not war. Machines of survival. Yes, yes, that's what I said. And you know, let's be different and actually get a generator upgrade as well, because that sounds like a good idea. Oh, no one's really watching this stream. However, it is a Friday, so I can understand it kind of. Let's see. Now, I need to build this. Oh, hello. An angry rant. Man is giving an impassioned speech. Accusing you of enslaving us all. No, you know, free speech and all that jazz. I'll let you do it. And then I'll throw him straight in prison. So, ha. Let that be a lesson to you. I will throw you straight in prison, good sir. Well, I wanted to compare this to a gathering post, which is a 4x4 square. Right. Steam Thumper is not that small. You know what, I could just be comparing it over here, couldn't I? Oh yeah, that would be useful, wouldn't it, to compare? Because then if I compared it directly, I would know the tiny little fact that 2 gathering posts, like that, will fit with 1 thumper, or it should. Oh, it doesn't quite fit, does it? That's, oh, it's the difference between the layers. Of course it is. So if you build it like that. Oh, it fits that way. Never mind. Yep. Gathering post. Gathering post. This grid building layout, it's just... Ugh. Don't know what to make of it, really. But yeah, this grid building layout is kind of causing a few problems. Steam Coal Thumper, which will go there. I'm going to put it there and leave it there and say, heck with that. Because this section is going to be housing. And it goes... Does it go all the way around here? Pretty much like that. So on the line of that set of trees. So that's going to go like that. Yep. And then these will fit in the same spot that a house would fit in. So let's put 1, 2, and then 3, and that's out of reach, so I suppose it's going to have to go like that for 4. That'll do all that. That will get a Steam Thumper out, and then as soon as that goes up, I will have the automatons move in, take over, and start their human slave labour camps, because that is what they do, as we all know well, full well. Oh, nope, I think the automaton's going to build something. What are you going to build? Are you going to build a road, or are you going to build a... You're building a road. Yeah, you just do squats on it. Yeah. No. And already?
Workday end. It's time for rest.
Those guys build automatons so fast. The White Sami. Guys build automatons so dang fast. Come on, people. Get this new gathering spot up. And you guys are... Cave Hideout. Right. So, this is the group that attacked the research station near Tesla City. So, climb the cave. Low stone wall stands across its entrance. Behind it, we can see several men. As we approach the cave, its inhabitants pull out rifles and take up positions behind the wall barring the entrance. They are in bad shape. Weak from malnourishment and illness. I can talk to them, or I can attack them. Oh, they're Americans. Americanos. Hail, Americans. We bring... what do Americans like? We bring much roast beef. Do not shoot us, please. No, I don't think that's quite right, actually. Americans like, no, cheeseburgers. We bring cheeseburgers. Admittedly, frozen cheeseburgers, but we bring cheeseburgers. Wait, no. Americans like meat, don't they? Don't mind me. Right. New site discovered. I can try to talk to them, or I can try to shoot them. Which, either way, it says I get 36, but there's a risk if I attack them. I'm just going to talk to them. Nothing like small talk. Seeing that we have no ill intentions, the Americans told us how they dealt justice to the inventor after expelling him from their city. We buried Tesla's batter's body? Well, the body's part of it. Body in the cave, and are heading home with these poor wretches in tow. 36 workers gained. Oh, those poor guys. We also got scouts escorting survivors. You can't give them new orders now. Frozen pond. The only thing stands out in this endless desert. Fair enough. But anyway, I was this new arrangement here should deal with my coal supply situation. I just need to start assigning automatons to it. Yep, I'm going to have to clean out that medical quarter. Oh, actually, I don't have many people actually needing care right now, so I can actually do that. Dismantle building. Dismantle, dismantle. Tear that entire lot down, please. Along with the... Oh, hang on. Book of Laws. Book of Laws. I always miss that. Book of Laws. Okay. Prison. Build a prison. Discontent will rise slightly. Round up. Catch wrongdoing. Prisoners will abandon their side views. Sign up. Yes, please.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Okay, so we need to build a prison. Shoots Zion so hard he face plants into his scream and destroys the world. My scream will never know what hit it. Thank you for that, Skypian. Jeez. My scream. And you know what, since I'm actually building along this outer ring right now, admittedly if I put it here I'll destroy some trees. Some frozen trees around the place, but I need a place to put it. I can't put it there because there's actually a permanent fixture there, and I wonder if I'll be able to demolish the prison or not. I should probably build, assuming I can't, so I'll get rid of some trees there, at least. And then I'll actually get a sawmill out as well to start harvesting all these trees. Build the prison far away from everything. I built it right next to the new housing complex, actually. Just to be extra safe. Oh, I get the feeling I might have made a slight mistake there, but hey, I've made my choice, that's what I'm going to do. So, you know. And I'm going to build that there. Admittedly, I've destroyed some more trees, but it's going to help, at least. Okay, so, I've got that, which has got, it's a steam one, so it's meant to be up to 4. And I've got 4 gathering posts built around it. So I will again assign the machines to do that and deal with those. Why are you dropping? An adult died. Oh. A prison break kills all those near the prison. Well, good luck to them because there'll be a guard post nearby as well. So, yeah. Seriously, good luck to them with that. And I'm going to leave those gathering posts open right now, but I'm going to tear down the old coal thumper. Because one of my goals for this particular stream, apart from tear everything down and salt the earth, is to get things sorted out around here. So that one's set for automation. That one's set for automation. Let's get an automaton over to that one. And then I just need to get one over here as well. Wait, you guys don't have any roads? Really? I thought you guys had roads. Oh, you're a bit farther back. Oh. Whoops. Tear those two down, for a start. And the prison actually... Oh! Oh, for a moment there I thought I could actually assign an automaton to the prison, but I couldn't. No, the engineers will be in charge. So there we go. And the machines are slowly walking over that way. Aren't you set to machine? No. You're set to worker. So are you. Let's go ahead and queue up an additional 2 automatons. They'll probably be built during the next workday, actually. But the machines are all walking over there to start their rule of terror. Which is exactly how it should be, I think. Look at that. There's so much stuff going on. Seriously, where are my other automatons? There's one on the infirmary. There's 2 on the gathering post near where the old thumper was. Is that really all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's all I've got actually. Yeah, I can't put the automatons in charge of the prisoners, which really sucks. Okay, I'm gonna actually tear down this resource gathering spot as well. Let's turn you off, demolish, and then the automaton that's just been freed up will be sent over to join this section here. And that's all my automatons accounted for. 4 of them, though, are going to work tirelessly to keep my city amply supplied with coal. So, you know, can't complain about that too much, really, can you? Oh, look at the swarms of people.
No time to wait. We've got work to do.
Research generator range upgrade. Sorry, resource heat. Right. I can increase the range. What will that do to my coal consumption, though? That's what I kind of want to know. If I turn that... Right, I'm on... It's actually set to range 2 right now. How do I tell how much coal it's using? Let's check my economy. Coal management. The generator consumes 288 per day right now. If I shrink the size... Oh! It shows me right there. And actually, that's not bad. 24 for range 1, 30 for day 2. Sorry, for day 2, range 2. I wish I'd checked this out sooner, actually. Range upgrades are actually pretty darn efficient. I worry. I would that as well, but I've noticed that it's not actually in effect, I don't think. It's like, if it's work shift, if they're not occupied somewhere else, then they will do something else. So, oh, there's a new automaton now. So yeah, it depends on how. It depends on if the someone's occupied doing something else, and then that counts as a penalty for the actual output. But otherwise, if it's being worked, then it's a constant thing, even if the people are there or not. That's what I've noticed. So the people are more of a simulation and not as essential as they at first appear. They just look really nice. So this is the White Norwegian, my new machine. And the White Norwegian will be sent to the steam sawmill to start cutting down all of these trees. So off he goes. Anyway, we've got this guy waiting though. Outpost consented here, delivering automated outposts. Build the outpost, please. And then we can start getting shipments of new cores. And those new cores will help me to build new machines at a rate of 1 per day. And since outposts don't seem to have have a finite amount in them, that means I'll permanently be getting 1 per day. Indignant woman. Woman was attacking them on patrol. She was cursing them, hitting them with her fists when they brought her in. I would have come by myself. These swine have been pestering me day in, day out, and I'm sick of it. They say they need to check that everything's in order, but it's an excuse to make advances. Punisher, reprimand the guards, or hope will rise. Using the patrols will have less effect. I want to keep the patrols having effect, so I'll just reprimand the guards. So yeah, there we go. Not too shabby. And I've still got lots of spare people, and I've got more people coming in as well, which is part of the reason why I want to restructure my housing. Right, housing. I've got flat-on houses now, so I can start to build those. Or I would if I wasn't out of metal. Oh. You guys, yeah, you guys are steam steel mills, producing 7 per hour. I could really actually use an automaton on that there, so let's pull the people out of that. and I'll pull the automaton off that gathering spot and gathering pot and assign it to work the steel mill. So that way the steel mills will be of use. Yes, walk, my machines. Walk. Walk towards your destination. I'm actually full on coal now. Dear. Right. That is coal for about 3 days. I won't be content until I have coal for at least a week. And let's put... can I not build another one? Oh, they need steel as well. Ah. Resource one sec. Well, actually, that's something I've noticed as well when I was poking around in my own other game. Section 1 resource for creation, and Section 2 is building things, actually. How you section things off, actually, is more in line with how will things fit. So, the best and most efficient way to do it, I think, is to have things that structures are the same size around each other. So they can fit together in the grid. And that's how you should go about it. At least I think that's what you'd want to do. Resources. Is there a way to get more steel? Advanced Steelworks is available at tech level 4, which requires 75 steel to get at, so no. Wall drills will provide... Once Forest Forest in Gultham provides up to 160 wood per day. So that'll be a much bigger source of wood. I don't know. Steel is proving to be a bit of a bottleneck right now, actually. Generate 50% further, twice as much coal when that setting is active. This thing says coal used by generators double, but that's not true, actually. It's not as bad as that. They've noticed steel... Well, it depends. I mean, old industrial times, they didn't care about little things like nearby sources of pollution or other things like that. You know? They didn't care about that kind of thing much. That was for the peasants to worry about as they worked the factories. Their lords and masters, they didn't care. Not really. Understood will employ fewer people. Maybe. I think... I don't want anything that will cost me steam cores, really, or metal. Metal is my big problem. The problem is all of these techs require metal, basically. Well, practically all of them do. So... close all that. I don't have an outpost for metal, do I? I think I do. No, I've got coal, wood, food, and cores. I don't have a source for metal out here. There must be one. If there's one of all the others, there's got to be one for metal as well. At least that's what I think. Everything costs cores or metal. Well, all the more powerful buildings actually do require cores, and many buildings require metal. So that's a constant thing. They seem to be getting a bit confused. And off they go. Look at the streams of people there, just doing stuff. Scouts have returned. With 36 people, I've just got an achievement called Lost Souls. Whatever that means. I think it's like I managed to bring the Americans back or something, so I found them in time and brought them back. I'm guessing that's why I got an achievement for it. Oh, the other scouts have actually arrived at the place as well. Hang on. You guys, I want you to head out to the frozen pond, and then we'll check out the guys that are waiting at the ice corridor that was crushed by the American dreadnought, the USS Hephaestus. Thick slabs of ice that have crushed and swept aside the American dreadnought Hephaestus. Soon we might be able to learn how it managed to accomplish such feats. We can see huge silhouette in the distance, which might be its sister ship, the Prometheus, which mentioned, actually, in some of the story found last time that the Prometheus was lost. So, yeah, the silhouette of a huge ship, most likely the wreckage of the USS Prometheus, the other American dreadnought. No signs of life. Yes, please, check that out. Hopefully there'll be a source of metal. Let us scavenge the ship. Oh, 5 homeless. 5 homeless people. Can't have that. Everyone must have their own home so they can complain freely about everything that they care to. So build one there. Fighting arena is necessary on this ring here because that's a resource outpost that's going to stay, so housing will need to be built out around there. And then we've also got the other thing, which is the guard station, which needs to be put into place as well to help out with that. That's got about a slightly smaller range. Story in line with Solaris, the lost ship called that. Probably because Prometheus is the one that stole fire from the gods. So it's a historically charged thing. Also, I think there's probably too many automatons in the area. They seem to keep getting confused. Something has changed. London's of gaining more followers due to low hope. Oh, that's what's changed. It's because I don't have any real hope going on. Can I research anything for hope? I don't think I can. Yeah. Incidentally, by the way, in the other game I was poking around a little bit with the other tech tree. So I made it about as far as I did in this one before this stream. Well, actually not quite as far. I'm nowhere near as far in terms of scouting and things. But I'd reached Winterhome, and I checked the tree, and actually they've got something that can actively restore hope. I forget if we have one. We probably do. If I select these guys. Yeah, they've actually got something which does the same effect, but the religious one, it would do the same. Discontent will fall, hope will rise a bit, but you don't pay food for it. Instead, people stop working for a little while. So, yeah, fun thing. And yeah, let's get the inspection underway just to get some more hope up. People are joining the London faction just very slowly.
On the left, it's getting colder.
Getting colder. What have we just been? Oh, we've just been hit by a class 3 heat wave. We better boost the power of the generator. Actually, we might need it. Okay, so this means that all places have. Yeah, look at that. Too cold. All places have just dropped by 3 levels. We need to get all internal heating systems active, actually, because that's way too cold. But this is going to cause a lot of people to get sick, actually. Right, you. What are you? Oh, you're the guard post. Yep, turn you back on. Turn that on for the infirmary is going to get busy with this. The factory is actually frozen solid. No, it's a freezing wave. Did I really say heat wave? No, it's a frozen wave. These guys are, I think they're all on automaton control actually. Oh, this one's not, but I built the automaton for it, so there we go. So I don't care that those bits out there are freezing. Those are absolutely fine. Except for this, actually this gathering post is going to cause a lot of sick people, so I'll actually turn that off and demolish it. Don't need it. Yes, I did say heatwave. Okay, it's getting sunny outside, folks. Yes. Enjoy. All the heat homes, but I don't want to overdrive it. So, how are we looking for heat so far? Everything is kicked heaters in. The heaters are only level 1 heaters. They're not that effective overall. These spots are... Oh, the outpost depot is freezing. Only build 1. Gathering posts. I don't care about any of those gathering posts. The prison's getting cold. Oh no, the prisoners are getting cold. What a shame. London's other wrongdoers will be locked up. Discontent will fall. Yeah, I do need to actually do a roundup, so let's trigger that as well. So that'll do that. And all of these don't need to be turned on. Is it still too cold? Oh dear. The cookhouse is still too cold. And actually these homes are going to be pretty bad as well. Yeah, they are. So, I need to get another steam hub. I need to actually heat the area. Which will also provide a convenient place nearby for the automatons to recharge as well. Okay, and you... Now I've got coal for 2 days instead of 3, so that's 50% more coal being burned. However, I'm going to tell you to hold food rations, please. What changed? Oh, you've arrived. Icebound Dreadnought. Most of the machinery of other Prometheus has been dismantled and taken away. The massive steam hammers used to split the thickest ice lies broken by the ship's bow. Oh. They used a steam hammer to crack the ice. The Dreadnought stripped of useful machinery. Its hull contains enough steel to justify establishing an outpost. Yes, steel outpost. On the bridge found a log with Tesla's last orders. Transfer all supplies and able-bodied survivors aboard the Hephaestus. Take the amputees only if you have prostheses to make them useful. Site discovered damaged snowcats. There's a whole bunch of metal and wooden things over there. A vehicle wrecked by an explosion. There are parts scattered around it. Tempting, but I actually want the metal really bad right now. So I'm going to recall the scouts with the metal load they've just got. Oh wait, no, actually that's parts, isn't it? Check that. You're right next to it. Check it. Yeah, that means it just flat out snapped. It probably snapped its main piston or something.
Let's march to work.
And all these houses are very cold. I need to... maybe... How much research have I got going on? That's going pretty quick. Let's actually kick the generator into overdrive mode. Look at that. There's actually multiple automatons just hugging the generator right now as they recharge themselves. Oh. They just hold on tight to it to recharge. But yeah, the generator is now overclocking. Well, overloading itself. Overdrive is on, so it's going to blow itself up eventually. This place is still absolutely frozen solid, so I should actually get the people out of there. And shut it down. Because that was not put in a place which could actually withstand a cold snap like this. These guys are all complaining because my resources for coal is full. 1,800 lasts me about 2 days, though. That is absolutely appalling. But more importantly, we've got the steam generator, steam hub there, which is helping. And I can continue to develop this section, which I think is going to mean a house, like that. And a fighting arena. Yep, that's perfect there. So that'll help with general discontent. My discontent is very, very low, but I'm not going to be complacent with that, because we saw last time it can spiral out of control pretty darn quick if we don't watch it. And the other thing I need is a guard station, which will have to be, I think, maybe one house in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Yeah, one more house and then a station. So I'll put a house in there. And then we don't have enough for a guard station. Now we do. That's another use. Automatons for the win, because they are constantly generating steel for us. That'll go like that. Even though it's right next to the generator, and that's going to make things awkward for the automatons, just a bit. Ah well. But yeah, you can see what I mean though, because I've got these multiple radius things, which I'm now stacking all together like that, just to make sure that I'm getting all the effects around the place, and it's just going to be more efficient in general. Generator power level researched. Excellent. That means I can crank it up, which is doubles the coal use, but it also means I can turn off the overdrive again and still have the same effect. Because the generator, as we increase the generator, it also affects areas being run by the steam hubs as well. So that's why it's a really good idea. And I really wish I had looked into all of this heat stuff sooner. However, Actually, yeah, that actually got the cookhouse working as well. Just having the increased heat. So, what do we want? Do we want to increase the range of those hubs, or do we want to increase other things? What can we do? I really want to increase tech level, but I don't have the metal for it. We don't need the coal. We're sorted for coal. We don't need the charcoal. We kind of increase 10% automaton or reduce their cost. I think let's make the automatons more effective actually. So 10% extra to that. Just fascinating. Yeah, I mean, look at the things. They're just like giant metal spiders. Well, they're not spiders, they're quadrupeds. These spindly things that just tower over everything and walk very slowly and carefully. So they're actually really sluggish. But they probably have an analog style computer core or something controlling them. But notice that they had to be upgraded before they can do some tasks. Oh, you're ready? Yep. Oh, they're already at the stove now. Right. Huge bags inside the wreck. Sure to find a use for their frozen contents. So, oh, there's a ruined warehouse out there as well. But we found another 100-odd metal. And the warehouse is on the way back, so they're going to keep on exploring. Oh, jeez. But yeah, this is why as soon as I saw the automaton for the first time, I thought, yes, I want that. I am very interested in that, and that's why I've built so many of the things already. We've got 10 of them. No, we haven't. We've got 9. We've got 10 people in prison. Never mind. But yeah, we've got 9 automatons around the place. And they are doing an excellent job. Though admittedly, the automatons actually do cost us maintenance in terms of our coal use. So they still need to be supplied. It's just that they're more enduring, really, than the people are, for the most part. Let's see, what else can we do? We don't need anything else really, do we? So, we've got 33 metal. Let's get some more resource depots, I suppose. Yeah, we can fit another rank of resource depots in the back there. I thought we could, but I didn't want to assume it. And then we can just run a path back there, like that, and then we can fit 2 more resource depots behind those. Excellent. Something went clunk. Oh, Book of Laws. Book of Laws. Is there anything we can do in here? We can get prosthetics. We don't have any amputees because I've been taking care of my people from the word go. Loss of hope caused by deaths is halved if I have ceremonial funerals, but don't need that. I really want to take back my child labour law, but I can't. It's locked in permanently, it seems. House of Pleasure is discontent, and I have got discontent nailed down right now. So I think we're going to look at something in purpose, actually. Oh, what's that? What is that? There's a visible node now in purpose because I got prison, which is on fire. Why is there a node that is on fire, of all things? That's weird. It's not seen one like it. However, it does have a crown on it as well. Forceful persuasion. Explaining to inmates the enormity of their wrongdoings in a more direct manner will return them to society faster. New ability, Forceful Persuasion in prisons. Reduces the time prisoners spend in prison. Prisoners may get hurt or killed. Discontent will rise. However, I think Propaganda Center... Oh, look at that. Propaganda Center will raise hope. That means I want it. Shows detailed info on sources of discontent. Propaganda Center can distribute bulletins raising hope. Well, we're actually in a really rosy position, so I want that one. Yes.
New law. A new law has passed.
Admittedly, we've got no real metal reserve, but we've got tons of wood, got lots of coal, and we're swimming in food for the most part. So, you know. Department of Truth will tell us what to think. Help keep people happy and under control. Under control is the... Well, actually it's happy because it's hope. Only be one such building in the city. This building is responsible for informing citizens about what the truth is. And supplying us with information about our people's attitude. It doesn't have a radius. It's actually pretty big. Oh, but it actually slots in... If you look... This is what I meant about the grids earlier, but this slots in perfectly right next to the steam coal thumper. So I could do it like that. And it'll just go there nice and neat. Just fits straight in. What was that? Oh. The ruined warehouse. 3 of the 4 walls are still standing, protecting a small stash of snow-covered supplies. Oh, some more... Stone ship? What? What is out here? With moderate effort, we were able to remove the crates containing supplies from the snow. We'll put them to good use. Discovered abandoned sawmill and a stone ship. I got food and wood out of that, though. Is there anything else on the... Of course there is. Abandoned sawmill and the stone ship. I have no idea why there's a ship made of stone out here. So, you know. Abandoned sawmill. Looks like a sawmill. Looks abandoned. Yeah, that was my response. Why do we have a stone ship out here? I really want to check that one out, actually, but I really want the metal that these scouts are carrying as well, so I'm actually going to be boring and go for the abandoned sawmill, because that's on the route back, but... Stone ship? What the heck? Why do we have a stone ship? Okay, there we go. We have our own Ministry of Truth, which is very cold, apparently. Not surprising. What do I want to put in this area? Stuff that needs heating, obviously, because we've got the Ministry which actually needs heating now in the area. Don't need any of that. Maybe relocate my... Oop, hello. Got a thing. Also got 23 people sick. Where's my... Oh. For some reason a bunch of Londoners must have been operating some of the medical posts, because they've 3 of my medical posts have lost 1 person each. It's like, huh. Yeah. Anyway, we've got a thing. Police in the street. Sir, a group of drunk men who disturb the peace, pushing each other, screaming obscenities and harassing women on the street. Our guards intervened and restrained the drunks before anyone was hurt. Let them sober up or punish them. It's rough. Let them sober up. It gives me a little bit of hope, so, you know. Let them sober up before doing anything drastic to them. Ministry of Truth. If I staff this with engineers... So we've got an elitist thing going on here. Turn on the heat. Make it a bit warmer. -5 temperature because of weather. But there we go. We've got a propaganda centre. Oh! Oh, look at that boost to the hope. That was like... That's 40% more hope than I used to have. Excellent. Order above all. Glorious! May the flag fly over our city forever. Order dawns on our city. Now we're well and truly a city of order. The people are sounding a lot more hopeful now. And, oh, yep, we've actually managed to crack Londoners' tendency. They are starting to lose people. Also, why is this... Oh, because I arrested a bunch of people, of course. So that I should have checked this sooner. Honestly, take the engineers out of that. Just give them regular workers. Because a lot of buildings are actually slightly understaffed. And I didn't realise. That's why there's the numbers around here. This one's down. Is anywhere else understaffed? Not really. Nope, it's all good. Okay. This facility is currently closed because it's absolutely frozen solid. So, yes. Also, we've got a lot of sick people starting to appear. We've got a lot of sick people. We need to do something about this. Health. Medical posts. This area will be heated, so I can put one there. There. So let's see, 4 new medical posts, which I'll attach a road to, of course. Like that. Actually, you know what? We should make this a bit more interesting. Seeing as we discovered the whole be able to rotate buildings mechanic by accident, let's turn a couple of those round as well, so it looks a bit more jumbled up, rather than being like just rows of identical buildings next to each other. I mean, I've done that a bit with the housing as well, as you can see. So not only do some of the housings have a different model, actually no, they're the same model, but they're all spun around so it doesn't look like it's all the same in there. And I like that. Wait, you're a bunkhouse, really? Oh, and we got to something. First Londoners convinced to say. Convinced to say? Convinced to stay. Haha. Yes, none escape this city. Once the fleet London decided to trust you and stay. They say that your recent decisions convinced them that there is still hope for us. Let's hear that. I think it's because I got above halfway on hope. I think that might be what clicked it. Oh, waiting. Abandoned sawmill. Indeed, it is a sawmill. Best opening ever. It hasn't been used in a very long time. Everything's covered in ice. There's probably a base here years ago. Now there's nothing left of it but this frozen sawmill. Take the resources for 232 wood. And there's nothing left on the route. So that means I need to decide. Do these scouts go back to the city immediately? Oh! Wait, no, hang on. Those scouts, yes. Go to... Oh, it's because we've got a transport right on top of our city site, so it's like getting in the way a little bit. So I can recall them for 23 hours, or I can take 12 hours, which is half that time, to send them the opposite direction and check out that stone ship because they are near it. Metal's actually recovering somewhat because I'm not using it much. Actually, I've got enough metal to start reaching the next level. You know what? Sure. I want to know what the heck this is. I've got some metal, so as soon as research becomes available, I can start unlocking the next tech level. I want to know what the heck that thing is about. Ah, and the heat wave has just... The heat wave. The cold wave has just passed as well. We can start to shut things back down again. Ooh. Guard station is actually now livable. You know what? I don't care if my heating is all on. Let's be honest here. I mean, sure, it'd be... I mean, is keeping places actually livable? Yeah, heat wave. Shut up. Heat wave at minus 50 degrees temperature. Yep, definitely. This place is weather. 3, 1, and 1. Oh, that was not in the heat zone. Delete you. The overdrive has actually been on for quite... Sorry, has been off for quite a while. Because I researched... Wait, now it's saying 23 hours of coal left. Yeah, the overdrive has actually been off for several days. Because I researched level 2 on the steam power level. Which actually I'm going to switch back down to steam level 1. Because I don't need it, really. Also, I'm going to switch that down to the zone to level 1 as well, because we don't need that as well. But yeah, I've researched the technology which lets me have the generator actually generate the same level of heat I was getting out of the overdrive without, you know, going into dangerous exploding territory. And I'm just going to assign people to all these tents. Get people out there. Jolly good. Also, I just noticed if you look, there's these new mechanical attachments on the side of the generator, which weren't there before. So that means that upgrading the strength of the generator actually adds more stuff to the generator. I mean, look at that. It's now got these extra pistons and things in the side. That's pretty cool, that actually. This game just keeps finding things that I keep saying is cool, and it's like, yes, please keep on going. Okay, automatons are now more effective. Right. So, what I wanted to do is unlock level 4, the difference engine. So there we go, get some of that. Yeah, it keeps adding things to it, doesn't it? Anyway, let's see. Let's check the. That zone is. Actually, I think I can move that one slightly. Alright, is that a house? That is actually a house. Oh. So yeah, that one has to stay there, at least for the moment. Also, I need to rebuild that place as a house as well, because it's not a house. So I've got to be elitist and say, nope, you are going to be a house. That's the temperature range on this thing, though. Yep, you must be a house or else. And anyway, let's see. Tech. I want to get... Actually, you know what? I think I want to replace and expand on my research options. That might be a good idea. See, that can go there, then it can go there. Then it leaves 2, which is another row of housing, actually. Let's put one, like, there as well. Yep. So, we've got a whole bunch of extra research stuff going in now. And I'll build a quick street out to that. And then I can get that and massively increase my research rate. What was that? Someone got somewhere. Yes, stone ship.
Work is done for the day.
Can be used as a waypoint in future exploration. Oh. Hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some promising locations from here. There's actually nothing to do at the stone ship. Oh. There is literally nothing to do at the stone ship. There's nothing. That... Well, that's disappointing. Okay, go on back. Jeez. But yeah, I got to the stone ship and there was absolutely nothing there. Cold homes. Are people concerned about low temperatures in their homes? Point out that it's easy to fall ill when cold. Ask you to address it. Let's heat... Fine, let's heat the homes. Right, which means I'll kick the generator back up to level 2. Has that dealt with it? Livable conditions in all homes. Yep, there we go. And now I just need to do that for another 2 days, which is fine because just over 2 days from now there's going to be a cold snap. Yeah, why is there a stone ship? I have to assume it's going to be unlock something later. But right now it just doesn't. So where's the existing ones? There's the existing ones. Let's actually tear those down since we're starting to move things around a little bit. We don't want those there anymore. Also, I'm wondering why there's something over here. I think it's probably related to the prison. Where's some engineers? Engineers. I know I've got some spare engineers around somewhere. Oh wait, I've got some in the prison, haven't I? There we go. Right, and max that out. Okay, right, so what's this? A prison. Oh, hi, Epic. Welcome to the stream. A fault in the system. Sir, a man is protesting in front of the prison, screaming at the top of his lungs about abuse of our penitentiary system. Who are they locking up? He yells at anyone who passes by. Criminals or innocent people who dare to speak up? Think about it. What should we do with him? Maybe it's a container for an evil machine spirit that was locked up. Well, yeah, I mean, stone is the kryptonite for metal, isn't it? And hello to you too, Lord. Arrest him for rowdiness. We'll go to prison, hopeful fall. Or ignore him and discontent will rise. Nope, my people are still actually quite happy. I'm going to ignore him. Discontent will rise. So what? Who cares? Every evening we have bouts of gladiatorial combats. And that keep... Discontent will rise and no discontent appears. Right. Sure. Okay. But yeah, this is actually all going really well. So, discontent will arise. Yep. I'll believe that sooner or later, I suppose, but not right now. Let's see, resources. I've got to get to the resource depot. Into this little spot I noticed back here. Oh, it doesn't quite fit there? Well, okay, then I guess we'll have to make do with 3 there, won't we? Maybe the stone ship is a plot to drive any leader who hears of it insane trying to figure it out. Yeah, I can see that one happening, actually. That's quite likely, because I don't know what the heck to make of that. The stone ship, which does nothing, but is a point for future exploration to reach out from. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. Also, we should probably re-engage the factory. Yeah, because it's not cold anymore, we can actually reactivate the factory. Assuming we find some engineers. There's a bunch over there. There's a bunch over... Oh, I staffed the public house with engineers. Nope, staff it with workers. There we go. So let's get the mechanical factory back up and queue up another couple of automatons. Haha! More machines! Maybe the devs put it there to annoy people. Well, I wouldn't say why not. But yeah, I've demolished my 2 original research posts now, but in their place, we now have this shiny set of research buildings right here. All ready to go. What outpost do I have? I've actually got the steam core outpost. So I'm getting a very slow trickle of steam cores coming in to let me build more advanced stuff. What was that? Oh, waiting. The frozen pond. They took ages to get there. Oh wait, they had to go back to the city and then come back out. So, right. A distant spot in Frostland. We can use it as a waypoint for future Not again. Oh, they actually found something. Doesn't cover anything, but we'll be able to reach some more promising locations from here. Located supply depot. And the stone ship didn't actually show me anything. So, okay. What are you even carrying? Oh, wait, they brought survivors back. They aren't actually carrying anything. So, go to the supply depot. Hopefully they'll have something nice for us. I think I should move my infirmaries and care homes out next, actually. How is my care home even doing? I should probably check. Care home has no residents. Ooh. No one needs a care home, apparently. That's quite nice, that, actually. Right, health. Care house. Oh, if you turn it sideways, it fits right next to the a vertically aligned research site as well. Infirmary, which is the other one, and that's going to need steam cores. They fit quite nicely as well in a few spots. Let's put one there. And then we'll put the new care house... Oh, it doesn't quite fit. I suppose there. No, it's not quite fitting together quite nice. No, you get 1 per day, Lollard. I'm getting 1 per day. Probably be less if I actually had it on higher difficulty, but yeah, 1 per day is what I'm getting out of that. So that's all that. Okay, we've got 2 depots over here which I want to check. So, you can hold more coal, and you can hold more coal as well. We actually need a lot more coal storage. I mean, 1,800 coal is about a day. But we know it's closer to 2 days actually, but that's still not very much. So just having more storage around the place is a really good idea. Oh, hello. People regain hope. For the first time, Londoners have failed to persuade anyone to abandon our city and flee to London. Ha! Sucks to be you, Londoners. People are recovering from their shock at the news of Winterhome and starting to have hope in the future. Oh, I'm bringing them around, quite slowly but surely, as I continue to prepare our race of machine overlords. Yeah, 1 per day. I mean, you'd think it doesn't sound like much, but steam cores are just so significant. I mean, each one is... with each steam core, I could build an advanced structure, or I can use it to make an automaton, which is worth, if I put it in a good building, it takes the place of a whole 10 workers. Not that I'm short on workers, mind you. I've got 115 spare workers right now, but, you know. And you finally got the... yeah, I finally upgraded the main reactor a little bit as well. So that's also something that's going on. Now, let's see. This area actually requires a steam core in it as well. So, let's do that. See, that one reaches to about there, so... I think between the infirmary and that one is probably a good place for it. Let's put it there. And then we'll put the steam core down right there. That'll do. I just got an achievement called... I think I got an achievement called Oxbridge. I think that's because I had so many research sectors running now. Yeah, I think it's because I've got so much research going on. Oh well, that is a lot of research. I continue to regret though the fact that I signed the child labour law early on. I didn't have faith in the future. I really should have. No automatons available. Oh well, we've actually got tech though. Level 4 tech. Advanced Steelworks. 130. I want that. Give me more steel, please. Oh, actually, why am I short on wood? Of all things. I'm actually quite shocked. Why am I short on wood? What? Why am I short on wood? That's like the last thing I expected to be short on, actually. Oh. Also, we need to get more... Well, we do need to clear out more wood anyway, so... I suppose we can continue... Oh, hello, coal deposit. Yeah, let's continue to expand around the place. And we need another sawmill, so let's do that. A steam sawmill which can sit... where do we have some wood around? There's a ton of wood over here, actually. So I'll put it like... there, that reaches more or less everything. And we can put one of our new automatons out that way to operate that. Do I already have wall drills? Actually, no, that's one of the techs I don't have because I'm still using sawmills. There we go, new automaton. Wait. Oh. What? Why did that happen? Nothing happened. All the homes were heated to maintain the conditions. Damn it. Hang on, I just knocked over my drink because in my wild flailings I just knocked over my drink. Darn it. Ugh. 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. My sweet chemicals are all over the darn place. Only a little bit got on my laptop though, but I'm still wiping that up immediately. Oh. To be fair, that was inevitable. Something like that would happen. But no harm done, really. What's that? Notes. Oh, it's all that stuff. Nope. No harm done. Okay. More importantly, though, I've got advanced steelworks. Excellent. And we got that. We got sawmill's range extension. That's very tempting. That. We don't need the coal thumper upgrade. Yeah, the outpost cost very little actually. I think it's like 40 wood and 20 metal to send one out, plus the crew for it. So not that much actually. Faster outpost teams. Heating. No. Maybe. And my scouts. No, it didn't cost my scout. Scouts are actually about the same cost. So I could get an additional scout, but I think I might have scouted everything I've got access to at this point. Is there something which could help with that? Additional scout, boosted scout sleds. Is there anything about generator safety bypass? That sounds safe. No. Right. Advanced coal mines, coal thumper injectors, advanced wall drills, and a bunch of hothouse selection. What? Now, okay, so we've got a bunch of extra things in here, but I'm just short on wood right now, actually. So, basic wall drill costs 20 wood. Oh, scout. Oh. Supply depot. Shack is falling apart, but its contents may still have some use. Several heavy chests contain valuable supplies. 47 food, 192 wood. Take it all. And nothing. So, actually, both scout teams are heading back to the city because there's nowhere left to scout right now. I've been everywhere that I've got current access to. I just need wood, which actually, I think both scouts are actually carrying wood. Yeah, both scouts are carrying wood. Some of them quite a lot of wood. So I will have wall drills up fairly soon. Okay, you're ready? Okay, send an automaton your way. You are getting the Green Indian. Sure. Oh, scouts arrived. Okay, we've got that overfilled our resources actually. Also, we've got a book of lore. Okay, let's see. We've also got this interesting thing down here, which is something which is on fire, and I have no idea what it is. Yeah, that machine's called the Green Indian. Let's see, agitator. Placed loudspeakers will remind our citizens of the importance of their work and increase their efficiency. Agitator raises the efficiency of nearby workplaces. You will have to build 3 agitators. Does that work on automatons, though? Do automatons work better if we shout at them? It just says raise the efficiency of workplaces, so... Pledge of loyalty. People make mistakes, but we can give them a chance to redeem themselves. A pledge of loyalty, which will turn them into secret informers. This will provide a permanent hope bonus. Discontent will rise slightly. Yep, that's fine. And we'll get access to this one that's burning as well. Wrongdoers can now redeem themselves by agreeing to cooperate. Okay. And I'm going to research wall drills, actually. Might as well. And we've got some wrongdoers around the place. I want to send an automaton over to that infirmary, actually, to... Well, we're actually very short on people that are sick right now, so let's actually discontinue this particular infirmary. And the automaton will be sent over to this one instead. So that one will become operational. The care home is also up, so we can get rid of the other one. So that will also be dismantled. And there's 3 healing huts here, but there's also 3 over here. We don't... Well, actually, we need 4 of those right now. Oh, there's one in the middle ring as well, actually. So scrap, scrap, and scrap. So we're getting rid of those ones there. That's a bunch of buildings coming down. Unpopular decision, promise broken, controversial law. That's all fine and dandy. But if I select the prison, I can do a roundup, get some more Londons off the street. You know what? Sure, let's keep doing that. Just keep on dropping that. Get wrongdoers together and throw them in. Oh, scout is waiting. Oh, yeah. That's the scout that came back, though, Lollards. There's literally nowhere to send it, I don't think. Unless... That's an automated mine. If I send them back out there, will there be coal? It's a valid question, I think. A very valid question. See, advanced steelworks, though. We can do this. We can get the steelworks upgraded. And if we rotate them... Oh, they're locked on they're locked to the angle of the previous ones. Okay, let's just tear those apart, and the automatons will probably get assigned to tear those down. Oh no, they're just wandering off. Okay. Because one of the other things I've discovered is the automatons can actually go and tear things down as well. So it's not just people that can go and build and demolish things. The automatons can. If there's 3 automatons, they can go and work on the infrastructure of your city, which is actually quite nice. See, that's all that. This place is... Well, that place is actually one of the sawmills. That's functioning, but there's nowhere to put the wood right now. Yeah, they're being taken down by people. Ugh. Puny humans. Something happens. Oh, something's happened. It is at the ministry. Ooh. Propaganda Centre. Poet suicide. What? Sir, one of our poet people has committed suicide. In his spare time, he wrote poems about loss, suffering, and the death of hope. Our propaganda centre waged a campaign against him to protect our people from his influence. Now people might blame us for his suicide, unless we make it look like he drank himself to death. Manipulating the truth, deciding what is right. Do it. Also, burn his poems. Discontent will rise slightly. Or, stay away from it, hope will fall. I like having people a bit hopeful, though, so... well, to be fair... Manipulate the truth! I decide the truth. Yes. The people will obey me, and only me. And also, what is a metal store? Oh, metal storage. Oh. Yeah, don't worry about that. I was actually planning to do that. It's I was just starting to tear things down around here. Speaking of, I should actually rebuild those now, because that's happened. So, advanced steelworks. And we can rotate them now to get them like that. So that looks like that. Let's put this one sideways that way. There we go. In the end, one of them is the same orientation, but they will get built. And then we'll get the automatons back on supplying the metal.
Come, lads. We must work harder.
There we go. So I think I made a mistake citing the infirmary right next to the research centre, because the research centres, they don't need the heat when it's not during a workday. Really. They really kind of don't. Let's see, what was the other one? It was a... Is it a tech building? No, I'm actually just researching it. Okay. So, I think this particular heating spot was actually a mistake, so I'll tear that down. And just demolish the road that went to it as well. So remove all trace of it from my city, like that. And I will place a new steam hub in a spot, I think here on the main road actually, which will heat up the research spots there. On day 33 you get minus 70. But I've already survived minus 60 without any problems. Oh, it'll drop one level on day 30. Oh, and then there's another drop, I see it. Okay. So that one here, and this one will be work time only. And that will heat up the research centres when they are in use. The new automatons out. Where do I want this automaton to go? Oh wait, I was going to build an additional infirmary. So we need the steam hub, which will operate in this area to make sure that everything is kept hunky-dory around here. Let's put one there, and we need one on this ring here as well, which I'll just quickly bring out like that. So that will go there. This one needs to cover the infirmary section. So actually I think bring it back into the middle of there is probably a good idea. So about there. And that one will be running constantly as well. So that's going to be for housing. This one is going to be to keep the sick people's area sorted out. And that'll do that. I better get a heat upgrade going. Yeah, I've only got level 2. So actually that'll keep me going, but maybe improved heaters. But then again, just heating the city up in general will be a good idea as well. So let's do that. And I've got 2 days worth of coal in the storage. Okay. Right, let's actually get some more storage sites going, because that's something I need to do. I've only got 2 days worth of coal. I think I can store 3 days worth of coal in total. That's going to be a housing spot, so I need to expand this out this way past the wall drill. So that's going to be like that. There's actually a big spot there. Maybe I should put a hunter's hut in there. I need to start moving those out slowly as well. So yeah, I'll put a hunter's hut in there. And then the road will continue all the way along here. And then I can start to demolish the hunter's hut in those areas as well. And yeah, this is all coming together quite nicely actually. Because the hunter huts don't need any heat. What was that? Oh, scout waiting. Return to the city. Okay. And this one is... Oh, this one is... Okay, they've arrived there, but since I didn't actually do an outpost, they can't do anything, so... Right. Yeah. So apparently the outpost doesn't passively generate things that I can send out my scouts to get. I have to actually place an outpost team over there. See, the outpost team... How do I get...
Workday end. It's time for rest.
I can't actually get another one of those, can I? Oh, there we go. Level 2 already researched. I think... Yeah, I'm running out of things to do right now. Oh! Engineer automatons allow you to be used in workshops and factories. The automatons can build themselves. Yes! Right. So we can have the automatons building automatons if we want to. Awesome. That is actually here. The automatons can build new automatons for us. Oh, that is great. Anyway, let's see. I've got level 2 upgrade. I don't need level 3 right now. Yeah, more machines for the machine god. Oh yeah, definitely. But I think housing redesign. Oh, that makes them cheaper. 10 wood and steel less. That was actually quite significant over time. I think... What's my current needs? Let's see. My coal output is apparently a little bit low, which is surprising to me. Go for the small ones. Okay. Hang on. Apparently there's some coal piles out there. Oh, there's that one's there, which is being operated on by all of these, so that one's okay. So he's making a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. Yes. What about this one? There's a spare coal pile just there. I can send the automaton to these to actual loose piles. Cool. So yeah, that's interesting actually. Right, research. Anyway. Yes, I can afford the maximum tech level. Let's go for it. Well, the thing is, if you've got the design worked out, Epic, then it knows the order it's got to go and do these individual bits and pieces that creates the machine. Then actually it can't go wrong unless something goes wrong in the production. So workers want to see you. They've dragged an engineer with them, accusing him of disloyalty. News reading was this: trying to turn us against you. One of the workers shoves a tattered book in your hands. Damned fools, snarls the engineer. It's Dickens. I've been trying to educate them. He is actually innocent. Yeah, this is the problem with my truth is the only truth. Then yeah, this man's innocent. He'll give me some discontent. Don't care. Discontent is not an issue anymore. It hasn't been for quite a while, actually. Right, wood storage, please. You are also wood. I think I need to up my coal production, though. Even though I've got 5 automatons set to just dedicated to my coal production right now. So I've got yeah, I've got an absolute boatload of coal production going on, and apparently I still need more. Yeah, just under half of my automatons are tied up in just continuing to make coal for me. Give me another automaton, please. Hitler? No, not at all. Just ignore the fact that we've got my my symbol dangled on the sides of the propaganda office, right there, which is a thing. So yeah, the machine Hitler will rise. Oh, because I got distracted though, we missed this automaton working on the pile. Yeah, Hitler's taking notes of me. Ha! Take that. Apparently I can go this. Okay, I want to demolish these storages actually. Get rid of them. Yeah, Hitler takes notes from me. Nice. Is that a good thing? Depends on who you ask, doesn't it? Really depends on who you ask. Don't forget to build the wall drill. Oh yeah, I actually did forget about the wall drill. Am I? I'm not currently researching, am I? Resources. Maybe I should also get the coal mines as well. Well, actually, no. I just want automation. Oh, something's being researched. Automatic prototype. Yeah, that's going on. I don't actually need it. You're right. I actually don't. But I might as well put it together while I'm at it. You know. That food hut is over there. Why are you at 60%? Oh, because everyone's going to eat. Okay, never mind. So that's one hunter's hut, and I'm going to actually tear down... Is there one over here? What is over here, anyway? Some houses and things. I'll tear down that one there. Yeah. Get a heat upgrade. Well, we're currently getting level 5 tech, and that's what's needed for the next heat upgrade. So I don't have access to the next heat upgrade for the generator, I don't think. Yeah, generator power level 3 requires tech level 5. So that's in progress right now. But it'll be beneficial to have the wall drills, even if I have them turned off for the time being. Because then I can just turn them back on later. Also, they can't be rotated because they seem to sink a tunnel. It's a mine shaft for wood. That's what it is. So that's that. Is there any more spots, or is it just the 2? It is just the 2. Right, okay. That's all being taken down. Okay. Something's happened. We've got a waiting scout team. No. So what happened? Why did it slow down? No reason. Okay. The thing is, whenever I do a roundup in the prison, it draws off people from elsewhere, which I kind of find slightly irritating. So let's patrol, which will give me some... Ooh, a fair chunk of hope, that one, actually. Yeah, I'd flat out need more storage, which is why I'm trying to get all the stuff I can put around the outer ring now. So I can just line the ring with extra resource storage and things all over the darn place. So, you know, I store tons of resources. Haha. And I'll have them all exactly where I need it. Well, actually, in places that I don't need it, just all over the place. But the wall drills are being put together as well. Oops.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Got 1 level of cold. I think I should get that other infirmary I was talking about. So that the infirmary will slot in there. Why are you at efficiency 0%? Oh, wait, 3 people are going to... What? Never mind.
Come, lads. We must work harder.
Okay, so the wall drills are actually finished. They can be automated. But they are these massive... Yeah, they just go deep into the ice to go and get wood out of everything. Okay, that's dismantled. Jolly good. That automaton's integrating with the steelworks. That is also jolly good. Okay, I need to decide what I'm going to do. So, resource depots. We've already established we can fit several layers of depots in here. So let's do that. There's actually not space for that, so... Can we fit a hunter's hut in here? We can. And then we can fit a resource storage next to it in that spot there. So that's going to step out. It's a slightly awkward thing, but it's because things don't quite fit where I would like them to. So that's a bit staggered, that. But that will also do quite nicely. Like that. That'll get all that connected. Yeah, that'll do. And that we'll get a bunch more storage in the place as well. Okay, all the scouts are back though. I'm going to actually disband the scouts. So, where's the scout beacon? There's the scout beacon. There we go, because we just don't need them. To be honest, we just don't need the scouts. There's nowhere left to scout, that, as far as I know. So, getting the scouts out of the way is just sensible. It means I've got the people back in my city. And automate that particular one. Oh, hello. They are leaving. The time is at hand. The Londoners have gathered around the generator for the last time. I don't have enough food to equip them for the journey. Oh. Hope is too low for me to ask them to stay with us. You'll die out there. Our last chance to stop them from committing mass suicide. whatever they said and did, they are still our people, even if they no longer seem. So. Yeah, they're trying to go. I can let them go. They will leave the city forever. Its hope will fall. The thing is, they're people that are gone at the end of the day, aren't they? And I've not been able to recover enough to get them all convinced they should stay. And I can't equip them for the journey because apparently they need an extra boatload of food to go. Skypian, you're saying I should not let them go? Problem is, many people will be hurt. This could cause serious problems, but you're right. I don't want them to go at the end of the day. I can't properly equip them for the journey. 79 people will leave the city forever. I don't want them to go. I'm going to have to be authoritarian, I think. Yeah, let's ask that. Lord Epic, do you have any objections to this either? Lord says let them. Right. Okay. So Lord says let them. Skyping is saying don't. I'm thinking don't because they're just gonna walk out to their deaths basically. The problem is many people will be hurt. Epic says let my people go. Now it's even again. Damn it. Do I have a coin around here? Do I have a coin I can readily flip? Ooh. Slightly dusty coin, but I've got a coin. Okay. Alright. No, it's two versus two, Lollard, actually, because I'm voting stop them. So I don't know what that is. Heads, we let them go. Tails, we tell them to stop. And that is tails. Okay. Well, coin flip and order the guards won. Okay. Order the guards. You can't go. Stop them. That's a bit more severe than stopping them. What the heck? Serve them right. Fools. That is way more severe than stopping them. What the heck? What the heck? That was just all the guards stopped them at all costs despite their wishes. Trapped like caged animals, they fought tooth and nail for their right to decide their own fate, but they lost. We paid dearly for this victory. Some Londoners were badly beaten, some of them died. What matters is they stayed. There are people again, all of them. 26 Londoners were injured, 8 of them died. No, I did not fix that. I actually, I flipped it down onto my keyboard and I couldn't see what it was. So when I said heads this, tails that, I didn't have any idea what it was. And yeah, that was a beatdown, not stopping them. That was literally, they even took off their insulated clothing, stripped them down to their underwear, and then hit them with sticks. That is significantly worse than what it's implied. So, that was not stop them. That was beating them. Massive hit to hope. But flipping heck, that was way worse than I thought it would be. Thing is, if I'd had the food in stock, I had 590 food. That was not enough. 590 food. Enough to feed the entire city for several days. Well, actually, that wouldn't be that much, actually. But I couldn't even give the entire food stock. yes, you will have to take my word that the coin flip went that way, I'm afraid. So the problem is if I'd done it like really up like that, I'd have not been able to catch it because I'm not that good at catching small objects, and it would have gone somewhere on the floor or something. So no matter what, you know. So I would have lost the coin and not had an answer. So it's like just a little flip, and then it's like can't tell what it is. So set it what it is, give what heads or tails, then actually look and see what it is, because the lighting is not good enough for me to actually tell what was on the coin. And yeah. Though apparently I beat up all of my engine. Oh yeah, 5 out of 5 absent because they are protesting. Well, after the display of those guards, I'm not surprised if people are blooming protesting. I mean, jeez. I mean, yeah, look at this. All of my engineers have wandered off. My research centres are empty. Even the propaganda centre's empty. For some reason, this infirmary is empty as well, even though it's got an automaton on it. Why is that? Oh, jeez. Well, we're going to... And apparently nearly 2,000 coal is enough for 18 hours of operation. Right now. Come on, guys. I need that infirmary operational, please. Two people critically. The automaton is protesting. Yeah, it must be because. Oh wait, no, hang on. No, it's back. I think it wandered off to refuel. I think that's what happened. Something's happened. Oh, Book of Laws is available. And a new automaton is out as well. We have just gained the superior Greenlander. I thought we already had a Greenlander. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I have an absolute load of spare food. The question is, can I get that new order? Ooh, new order! With the introduction of the new order, all who voice doubts will be treated as traitors. Obedience is the highest virtue, without which the city can't survive. All those who do not follow will be swept aside. After introducing this law, another one can be passed after 3 days. So that's a much bigger leap than last time. Hope will never be a problem again. A public execution space will be built. What? Some public enemies will die, some people will feel compelled to fight this law, and some of them will die as well. What? Well, we were saying Hitler can take notes from me. I think we weren't kidding. Jeez. I think I've been more successful than he was, actually. Well, hope will never be a problem again. But some people will die. A new order. Rioting in the streets and demanding you stop this law. They say the order is about people working together to survive, not one man using people's lives as resources, seizing more power for himself and killing freedom. Roughly a quarter of the people are determined in this fight, the others are silent. New order law will be signed, or it will not be signed. So it'd be a quarter of the city against 3/4 of it. You know, let's not make hasty decisions, sure. Let's hold off on that. Sign something else. Right. No, I've not signed it. I don't want forceful possession, so that's beating prisoners. Before you kill them, not after. Yeah. I'm going to get agitator, I think. It'll be the best part of 3 days before I can get another one. But I can build an agitator which raises the efficiency of nearby workplaces by 20%. I want to see if that works on automated workplaces. If so, it might be slightly broken.
Hear me. New law in the city.
But yeah, hope is a bit on the low side. Yeah, we're already sweating blood. Yell letters won't help. Now everyone will hear how important our work is. Yes, exactly. Agitator. Let's see. Does that... Oh, it's a road building. Okay. Now the big question is, can I agitate the automatons? I can't believe that's even a thing I have to say. Oh dear. Can I agitate the automatons? Let's see, the automaton 84 per hour, and these guys might gather 20.7 per hour. And if I put this agitator right in the middle of it, let's see if that boosts it. Oh, and now we can get tier 5 technology. Ah, let's get generator power boosted. Thank you.
Work day is up. Return your tools.
Oh. Yeah, unfortunately the agitator does not affect machinery. Shocker, I know, but yeah, the agitator doesn't work if it's machines listening to it. That is such a letdown. But yeah, the numbers don't lie, they haven't changed, so yeah. It was worth a try. Can we get the machines working better by yelling at them? The answer is no. That's I suppose that's a problem with machine labour, actually. Are you guys still... I've only got 3 steam cores. Leave it be for now. Instead, let's start yelling at the scientists. That sounds like a good idea. We've got 15 scientists not doing anything. So an agitator in this area, right next to that. It has about the same range, actually, so do that. And something I do actually need to do is get more housing out, I think. Because we do have more cold coming. It's going to get colder. Are you on? Yeah, you're on, actually. Oh, yeah, I need to get more heating out, though, just to make sure that things are going... Oh, look at that steam! The coal level is actually dropping. Oh dear. How many automatons are currently unassigned? 1. How's wood? Okay, right. Pull the automaton off that. We need more... Yeah, we flat out need more coal production going on. Jeez. Got 2 out of 5 automatons required for what I'm about to do. Is there anywhere else? Well, the metal production is still operated by automatons, so actually I need to leave that doing that. Where are my other automatons? I mean, we've got one just standing there doing absolutely nothing. So, automatons in the city. There's one in that sawmill, which is actually going okay. Let's turn that off and give that some workers. Let's actually do that to this one as well. Workers to you. 3 automatons. Where's some more? There's the 2 on the infirmaries. Actually, if I switch the infirmaries over to oh, they have to be engineers though. Boo. Get the efficiency, and then you can not really wait, the efficiency? Faster outpost teams. Outpost teams move resource transports will move 50% faster. It doesn't say anything though about getting more teams out there. That's just faster outpost teams. There's nothing about efficiency. Unless there's something else, like gathering posts, coal... Oh, 15% more coal. Probably a good idea, that. But I'm committed right now. But I need more coal flat out. So you got signed. Right, okay. Right, let's actually do this one. Resources. We need a additional Steam class coal thumper. Which will be placed again in this bank here. I'll turn it around. So it'll be like that. Then we need the gathering spots to collect from it. That one there will not be able to. So one there will not be able to gather from the thing. But oh, core. But you mean the heating on the core? Yep, I'm already working on that. So let's get another depot in here, I suppose. Followed by gathering posts there and there. Can that one actually reach that site? No gatherable resources in range. Okay, so I've got to demolish that one. And if I put one there, then that is okay as well. So that will do. Because there's a bit of excess coal being generated by the thumpers. So that the thumpers are actually operating in excess of what the gatherers can actually do with it. So that means that I actually need an additional gathering post operating near the thumpers to collect the extra. And that will let things operate at maximum efficiency.
Let's march to work.
There we go. That's all up. Okay. We have 3 automatons available. We have 15 engineers. I wanted to throw those into research buildings, actually. But what I actually need now is... Let's turn the heat on there. Make me 3 automatons, please. Because I just want the extra automatons more than I need the... Yeah, I just need the automatons right now. Because that's now operated by people. Turn the temperature on. We don't actually need the other one, though, so we can actually turn that one off completely. At least for the moment. So do that. And then we can get the automatons out here to get more coal being produced. Okay, we're an automaton short. Oh, and we got an alert. There's nothing there. Oh. 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 What time is it? Just passing 8. So we're actually about to end the stream, but we've got something new. A group of exhausted survivors has reached our city. From their frantic explanations, we know they've come a great distance, and that many of them died on the way. The phrase, "doom is coming," keeps being repeated, and they say many more refugees are following them. They are begging for me to help them. We will help them. We will send out search parties to bring them to the city. Or, let's be cautious, this group will enter our city. We'll decide what to do with them later. Well, more people to... I can take it. I can take them. I have a lot of stuff. My city is thriving. I can take these guys. We must prove to the Londoners that this is the right place to be. We stopped them from leaving. Very, very violently, actually. We had to, because they were so set on doing it. But we will prove that this is the right place to be. We will be kind. We will welcome those in need. We will show them that this is the right place to be. We will help them. Okay. We have a new goal. We must prove ourselves to those that witnessed what happened. We must prove ourselves. At least that's how I feel, because that beatdown, flipping heck. Right, okay. So, we've got a refugee convoy here. 60-odd people coming from from this way. Which means the stone ship is the marker for that direction. So there is something down here, I think. Well, actually, that's as far as the map goes right now, actually. But we will help them. We will help them all. And we will be just fine for doing so. Where's an automaton? We need... Oh wait, I'm building the required automaton, actually. But yeah, we are not in any kind of trouble. So, yeah. Let's double check our food reserves, and then I'm going to call it there. So, our food. Food. We are getting 317. We are consuming 378 now. We actually need more meals and things. We need I think we need an extra cookhouse, flat out. So let's install that. We'll have two houses, cooking places. So we'll put one there. And I kind of want to put one there as well. We need to demolish this particular guard station though. Let's do that. Oh, look at that. The generator just upgraded again. The generator's got lots of extra exhausts. And we can now go up to generator level 4. No wonder the coal demands was skyrocketing, because every time we upgraded it, it just cranked it up. If we drop it to level 2, we've got 14 hours. Level 1 is all we need. Right now, I think. But no wonder our demands were just going sky high. Flippin' heck. Of course it would be. Something's... A new automaton's now out. Okay, we can get that into the coal. And then, as I said, we're going to call it there. So, go there. And this section will be fully operational as an automated coal centre. Wait, something just happened? Yep, something just happened. What's this? An accident. An automaton has stepped on a man, crushing his leg and crippling him for life. People argue that the automaton should walk more slowly and carefully, even at the cost of their efficiency. Hope will rise. The efficiency of the automatons will fall by 10%. Or we can't afford it. Discontent will rise and automatons will remain a threat. Oh. So if we get too many of these massive machines walking around, and we've got too many people, they might step on people sometimes. We can't afford it. We keep them going. Also, there's the question of why there was someone over there, because the building where the automaton is, it was doing something else. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully all of these automatons will help keep the coal situation under control. But, as I said, that's going to be it for you. So, this has been I Am Mark III. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. And I will catch you all some other time. See you all later. I love that there's some negative events involving the automatons as well. It's not all positive. I don't know why I was surprised. I don't know why I was surprised, to be honest.